like work. You look at Lindsey. She's had 3, 4 canceled fights in a row in between her first and last fight.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? I mean, what does that do to you mentally, knowing that you might be putting in all this work and everything else for a cancellation?
When you talk about having a lot of sparring partners, one thing I always notice on Stars and Strikes Facebook page and any of their Instagram and Twitter posts, they've got full house.
Oh man,
my goodness,
I love that. I'm telling you, I get so jealous when I see that, because a lot of gyms back in the day, we had 4, 7 guys, and we were grinding and we were training way out of weight classes, and being a girl fighter, you half the time didn't have a girl to train with. So how do you prepare to fight something that you've never even seen in the gym? I love where we are, but that's a gym I'm definitely jealous of. They do have a gazillion. It's like Scorpion, same thing.
Yeah.
It's like they don't even have big enough mats for these people sometimes.
Yeah, I was reading, and I think it was a post from maybe a year ago or so. And James was saying, I need more space. I need to get a new gym, because there was, 40-plus people in the gym training.
Jeez.
But a testament to what's been built. And like we said, those fighters come in and fight in and fight out. And nice little stare down there.
Yeah. Psyched to be here.
Straight shots. Right down twice.
And back up to the Sultan of Suede, Pete Reno.
Here we go, WXC fight fans. The following contest is USA versus Canada. Being brought to you by Sinclair Photography and Secret Antiperspirant. Scheduled for 3 rounds in the strawweight division. And we will be decided in 3 rounds or less. Introducing the fighters first. Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks. Standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, she weighing in at 116 pounds. She is a striking specialist representing Michigan Top Team. She comes to the cage with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. Fighting out of and representing Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the unstoppable Randi. Her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the gray, black, and white trunks. Standing 5 feet 3 inches tall, she weighed in at 115 pounds. She's a freestyle mixed martial artist representing Stars and Strikes MMA. She comes to the cage undefeated with a record of 2 wins and no losses. Fighting out of and representing Milford, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, here is Lindsey Stevens.
I thought it was going to be a movable force against
The unstoppable
force against a movable object.
Well, I'll tell you what, Randy Field listing mom strength as one of her keys to victory, and I can't argue with that.
I think Lindsey is a mom too, though, so I think that will be zeroed out.
Being from Milford.
Milford.
Come on, man.
Showing a lot of composure, Randy Field, and going ahead and climbing into half guard.
Both of them have pretty slippery jiu-jitsu, so this will be a chess match on the ground.
Yeah, Randi has the left underhook. She's going to look the knee cut right to her right side, just like that. She's going to kind of keep that right arm of Lindsey trapped.
Yep.
And start working because it's isolated. Could do a lot of damage here. Straight arm lock, Kimura, key lock, 5-side armbar.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, Lindsey's going to want to try to get her
hips back under.
Exactly. And a hip escape potentially, and re-guard the half guard and back to full guard.
Yep. Nice pressure, but there's not a whole lot of action there. I think Randi also has an opportunity to potentially look for a crucifix.
That's what she's going to go for right now.
Yeah.
got to have heavy hips because Lindsey's going to come out the back door.
Slinky.
Oh, now she's. Oh, and
Wow.
she's got that arm trapped. Probably going to transition to an arm bar or an inverted triangle potentially. That
And
leg
a lot of
stuff
people
though.
don't, you know, Lindsey trained at Scorpion for quite a while as well, so her jiu-jitsu is pretty slippery.
Randi's got to be careful because if that left leg of Lindsey gets free, she's going to be able to attack.
Yep.
There it is.
Yes, just gonna,
Nice armbar, but it's.
she should not even go back to
No,
this.
she ran right back into it. She might get triangled here. She's got to be careful. She's want to turn that corner there. Now back to the armbar. Randy's out. She wants to pull that arm out and pass.
Yeah, this is the time to stand up.
Back into it. Potentially a leg lock attempt.
One thing, though, is Lindsey's carrying Randy's weight the entire time, and this is one of them things. We've seen terrific cardio from Lindsey in the past, but she hasn't had somebody riding her heavy like this the entire fight.
10 seconds.
She gives up her back in the last 10 seconds almost.
Back to mount, yeah.
Yeah. That's one of them things for the judges, though.
Excellent round.
That's a good round, I think. With the control, although not much damage was done, I think Randi won that round.
I think so too. Close round, but
Very close.
I'd give the nod.
Lindsey did a good job attacking.
She was never really close to any submissions.
Yeah, they
though.
weren't
That's why
deep, but
she was active, but not that the one-time attempt at the armbar.
It came loose pretty quickly.
Yeah, it was.
you would see right here that flexibility. She went out the back door and then almost somehow got to an inverted triangle, then attacked an armbar.
Yeah.
Definitely wrenching on the shoulder of Randi Field, regardless of whether there was any actual submission pull. That one looked like it might have hurt.
If anything, she had to expend some energy. It wasn't threatened enough, I think, to tweak anything, but just expended some energy and let her know that, listen, I'm here, and if you don't mind your P's and Q's, I can catch you.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that her corners told her, let's stay standing, let's land some shots.
Got to be mindful of Lindsey striking as well, because she showed that when she fought Dana.
Yeah, she did. Oy, nice combos. Yeah, Lindsey's exciting. I mean, hope these women have some mom power, and you know, they're skilled. I mean, this is a really good fight so far.
A lot of really excellent combos from both competitors.
Yeah.
Straight shot, Randy. Straight shot. Straight shot. Give that right hand to the body. Give that right hand to the body. Head moves. There you go. Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Nice job. She didn't like it. That's why she went back down. Get more body.
So Randi showing some of that boxing, and I'm sure, like we mentioned earlier, having the expertise of Karo at hand does not hurt at all.
No, not at all. You know, I remember when we didn't used to have that kind of stuff, you would have 1, 2 coaches, and they were, you know, from whatever arts they were from, and now you have specialists everywhere building these competitors, you know, ground up. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah, both ladies landed big right hands, and Lindsey landed a nice
jab.
Wow,
they're starting to throw down now, guys.
Yeah, big mouse under the eyes of Randi. And I think right now Lindsey's turned it up a notch and is landing a little more frequently.
She seems to have the advantage.
Nice tight takedown.
Oh, very well. And that was, she had already made that decision. She already changed level right as Randi was moving in.
She's going to have her back here.
Yeah.
Turn into her. Turn into her.
Transition to the mount and lost position, though. Thought she was going to come out the back door, but didn't have room because of the cage, and now Randi's on top, despite getting taken down.
And you can see Jim Graham in the background. He's texting LaFonda, and apparently they're getting pretty serious.
Yeah, Lindsey's danger's off her back, though, so She's
Yeah,
no
absolutely.
stranger to being here.
And Randy's bleeding pretty well.
Yeah.
Looks like from the
Got a
nose.
Nose.
One of the things is when your back's pressed against a cage like this, it affects the dexterity of your hips, which greatly minimizes your ability to be effective from the bottom. You gotta be careful though. Looking for an arm bar out the back door though. Looking to pass.
Oh wow, nice land right there.
A lot of fight in both of these competitors, I'll tell you what.
Very short round. Oh man, this is a tough round to score again.
Raining blood on her opponent in that final flurry was Randy Field, and another good round.
Yeah, here's what I'll tell you. If you're pretty close on your scorecard and you see their faces coming out of that.
Randy looks a lot worse for the wear.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's not a mark right now really on Lindsey, and that's something that most people don't understand. That's a genetic thing. How you bruise, how you scar, and all that stuff. And I remember everybody used to be like, when GSP was fighting a war, they'd be like, yeah, but look at their face and you know who won. And I'm like, that has absolutely nothing to do with it.
I agree, but I disagree. To an extent, yes, but
Well, it depends on the fight.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying, you look at
That's
some of
the
the
only
fights.
thing.
it tells a story, but it can be misleading.
Yeah, because it can tell you that I have great genetics and I don't get those marks on my face, and everybody think I absolutely won the fight.
Well, I'll tell you, Lindsey Stevens wearing her opponent's blood.
Yep. Great fight.
Nice leg kick.
kicks. I
And
think
those
teep.
leg kicks have been very effective for Randy throughout this contest.
She's got to be careful though, because she's been dropping her hands when she throws it, and
yeah.
I know
Well,
Lindsey's
Lindsey
looking to
can go
time the
high,
right
yeah.
hand.
Oh,
Another
there's-
overhand right from Lindsey. That's starting to land more frequently.
Yeah, and Lindsey can kick too.
But Randy throws her own right
Yeah.
back.
They
Both
just
these women very
traded,
tough competitors,
yeah.
trading shots here in this last round.
Great fight, man.
And let's not forget, sometimes a fighter needs to get busted up a little bit to get into a fight. I mean, Randy looks very much interested. She's ready to continue trying to finish her opponent.
Well, if that is a prerequisite, you can consider that prerequisite filled.
Yes.
Oh, nice head kick, beautifully timed. And a big right hand, just missed.
And Randy's enjoying herself.
I
Yeah,
think
she's a
both of
warrior,
them are.
man.
I mean, both of them are putting out one hell of a fight right here. So, I mean, they should both be loving this. Oh, great time again.
Use it to sweep.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where she's pre-calculated
Yep.
it, but she's lulled her into thinking I'm ready for an exchange war, and then
Yep.
beautifully timed takedown
Yep.
in top position.
Yeah, you
both
see
times.
it. She spreads her hips, goes wide with her feet, sinks a little bit like she's going to throw a cross. And here Randy comes charging and get put on your back.
And Lindsey striking from this position as well, threw a nice left hand there moments ago.
Halfway through the round.
Yeah, some nice ground and pound's got to get careful because she's a little top heavy. Nice right hand, as you mentioned, that ground and pound. Some
Oh, God, those
Nice
up kicks were
up kicks.
nasty.
another right hand from Lindsey.
Oh, my goodness.
Beautifully timed teep that landed right in the face.
Yeah, it's a bit of a push kick. If that would have been a snap kick,
Yeah.
it might have been night-night. Oh,
And again, a beautiful takedown attempt, but Randy did a great job stuffing it initially, but
that
her
doesn't
feet,
look
her
good.
feet are caught in the cage.
Yeah, I've seen that go bad.
Outstanding contest right here. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
no quitting either one
Listen,
of these
well,
competitors.
Win, lose, or draw, if you tune in to watch Lindsey Stevens fight,
Yeah.
you are going to be entertained.
Yeah, she's every single time, man. She's not a highlight reel. She's an entertainment machine.
Beautiful reversal by Randy. This is a back and forth battle. Only 20 seconds left, though.
I'd like to see any other organization try to put something like this on Facebook Live, man.
Oh, God.
Hats off to the WXC here.
Yeah, we've had two amazing fights in a row right here. This one's got to be a contender right now
Yeah, this
for
is gonna-
fight of the night right out of the gate.
Absolutely.
This is going to go to the
Absolutely.
decision. Somebody's going to have to lose this fight, but hats off to both ladies because that was an excellent bout.
Yeah, we're all winners here after this one. This is amazing. Give it up to both of them.
One hell of a fight.
And they're exchanging an embrace, two female
crazy,
warriors.
crazy fight. And a great show of sportsmanship after the fight.
Wow, Lindsey's raising her opponent's hand.
I think
I don't
think that's a nod to her opponent, like she thought their opponent won. I think it's a nod to hats off, great fight.
Yeah. Just got to be careful though, because
the perception
their referee,
of
the judge is sitting out there going, "Oh, she thinks she won." Then they're
Yeah,
probably right.
They're looking down. They have to turn their scorecards in with like 3 seconds, I swear.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, the runner is like
on you.
right up there. Yeah.
Which is good.
Yep, that's how it should be.
Yep. You should know immediately when the round ends who won that
Wow.
round.
That eye is not going to be pretty tomorrow.
No, as we just seen, Lindsey landed a great lead leg
Those
head
up
kick.
kicks were
Yeah, that's a
nasty.
nice up kick, but then Lindsey threw a big right hand
Yeah,
off of
boom.
it, and I mean, it was just back and forth, excellent competitive bout. Then the teeth off the stand-up. Very difficult to call, but if you had to butcher, what would you say, man?
Boy, the foot to the face was nice, but you almost have to think that the judges probably ended up scoring this for Lindsey based on that big second round that she had.
I would agree.
It was competitive. It's one of those things where when you're commentating the fight, your viewing is a little bit different than when you judge the fight. It's difficult to.
Yeah, you're tallying.
Yeah, it's not our job. We're just
This is
having fun.
the eye test.
Yes, exactly.
The eye test is very different than judging, that's for sure.
We're basically scratching off lottery tickets and seeing what happens here.
I'd say a little more than that, but not much.
What I am confident in is both of these women will be back in the cage, and I can't wait to see them fight again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I agree, 100%. And
I know you don't really want to do rematches, but I take that in a heartbeat.
No, a great fight. Maybe because we're talking maybe down the road as pros.
Yeah.
Well, the results have just been handed to our ring announcer, Pete Trevino, and momentarily we'll be told who the winner is in this fight of the night.
WXC fight fans,
Contender.
please put a big round of applause together for both of the ladies in this cage.
It has to be.
After 3 very exciting rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge LaFrate scores the contest 29-28 for Field.
Oh, this could be a split.
Judge Gallo scores the contest 29-28 for Stevens. And Judge Steckel scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision, the unstoppable Randi Field.
And that's what we were talking about as commentators. We really don't know.
I mean, again, we're not tallying any of these scores, so it's really, really hard to make that call. But it was a close
difficult,
fight.
man.
Yeah.
It's
a huge fight for these girls, though. Women.
Yeah, it's very difficult
They're
to
moms.
score. Yeah, I
Can't
don't
really
know.
call it a girl fight, can we?
Oh, my
Lindsey's
goodness,
gonna
what
get
a fight.
Officially a loss.
If you've never been to a fight before and this is your first event, you had to enjoy that no matter what, ladies and gentlemen.
For me, fight of the night so far, and that's going to be hard to beat, man.
Well, with the one that we've got coming up next.
Well, then again, we have a fight card that's absolutely absurd.
You were mentioning a rematch. Given the controversial ending, that might warrant a rematch because
you want to have a clear-cut W. Let's hear what she's got to say.
Congratulations to you, the unstoppable Randi Field. Who do you got to thank for your win?
Well, I have to thank all my sponsors, which you said for me, thank you. I want to thank my family and my friends. My team is amazing, Michigan top team. I've been there the past couple of months, and just the feeling of welcoming and improvement it takes my heart away. But I want to say thank you, my family and friends that made it out here tonight. This meant so much to me, and I love you all. Thank you so much.
And we love watching you, Randi. Keep it up, girl. We'll keep watching. Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen, Randi Field.
Well, in the spirit of the Winter Olympics, I'm a little surprised we didn't hear any USA chants during that contest.
Yeah. Well, good, man. You don't. That's silly, man.
That was like the first thing that like the old guard got mad